You all ready to try to not die? Got scenario 7. The depths of Yoth. Several hours after you wake, your laborious descent pays dividends. The red glow emanating from the bottom of the stairs grows brighter with each step. The stone floor finally levels off, and the choking tunnel walls open up to reveal a labyrinthine network of immense, far-reaching caverns. Littered throughout the caverns are the ruins of a vast city, the likes of which you have never seen. The elaborate stone architecture has been worn away by the ages of abandonment, but you sense that there's a history here that runs deeper than even you can fathom. When you turn around to question Ishtaka, you notice a faint yellow glow in her eyes, her pupils narrowed and contracted. Yoth, the last refuge of Valusa, she quietly intones. Just then, a terrifying roar echoes throughout the cavern. The walls and floor shake with tremendous force, and the red glow that permeates the area brightens. A flood of hisses emerge from the tunnels all around you. Ichitaka walks to the edge of a nearby precipice and looks out over the vast depths. He is here. I feel his presence. The father of serpents. Yeg. Hey, Griffin, how's it going? How you doing? Sitting here thinking about the daunting task of sleeving almost 800 cards for Netrunner or 1,000 cards for Legend. Well, just do it as you're watching. I've sleeved a lot of stuff just watching people play games. Check your campaign log. If you are forging your own path, proceed to intro 2. Where's my campaign log? If Ichitaka's faith is restored. Otherwise, skip to intro 4. You hesitate, unsure what to do next. What are Itacha's true motives? Why has she led you here? Before you had the chance to react, she draws her bow and aims an arrow at your heart. Thank you for aiding me this far. Bummer, Ichitaka says curtly, but the time has come for us to part ways. Yeg has called, and I must answer. Her yellow eyes narrow and shine brightly. In your campaign log, record that Ichitaka is set against you. Yeah, that sounds about right. Ichitaka is set against us. Alrighty. If Itacha is part of an investigator's deck, remove her from the deck. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, thanks for the follow, War Chief. I appreciate it. How's your evening going? Or, I guess it's evening here. How is wherever you are at? How's it going? Bye, Ichitaka. See ya. Good morning. Watching from the Philippines. Hey, how's it going? Good morning. I did not see the chat before I asked. Nice. Oh, and Stream Elements finally caught up. That's good. Cool. 14 minutes in. Good. Hey, Jester, how's it going? What do you think of this as a champions video? Pick 2 cards from the pool for each hero. 1 card to add to the hero's strength and 1 card to round out the weakness. That's interesting. Pick 2 cards from the pool for each. Oh, so for Nova, you would pick a card that would work well with Nova, and then a card that would that is epic with Nova, like Dive Bomb or something like that, and then something to round out the weakness, which I guess Nova doesn't have a ton of health, probably. Maybe like Hawkeye is a better example, right? So something like superpower training to find his quiver, and then endurance to shore up weaknesses. Is that kind of what you're thinking? I like that. That's fun. Remove her from the investigate for the remainder of the campaign. If the relic is missing, or if we found the missing, I think we did find the missing relic. Yeah, we found the missing relic. So we go to intro 6. That's exciting. Now drop your weapons. The betrayal stings your chest and you are gripped with anger and despair. Thoughts of escape flash across your mind, but you have seen her skill with a bow. With her steady aim, you would be dead before you took 2 steps. You now have no choice but to comply. Your weapons clatter to the ground one at a time. Good. Now the relic. Hand it to me. Grimacing, you take a few steps forward and offer the relic to Ichitaka. If any investigator has a pocket knife, that investigator reads intro 7. Oh my goodness. Now I kind of want to bring a pocket knife along. We don't have a pocket knife, but I kind of want to bring one along because I want to see what a hero does here. Otherwise, skip to intro 8. Ichitaka grabs a relic. You see the skin on the back of her hand glowing hard and scaly. You take a few steps back, knuckles white with anger. Go now before I change my mind, she says. And if you wish to live, do not follow. I will not give you a second chance. Ichitaka swiftly departs, eyes trained on you until she leaves your sight. Despite her warning, you feel you have no choice but to follow. If you don't, who will protect humanity? If Relic of Ages is part of an investigator's deck, remove it from the investigator's deck. Alrighty. Yeah. Nope, that's Elder Sign Amulet. There's a Relic of Ages. We're going to get that out of there. In your campaign log, cross off that the investigators found the missing relic and record the relic is missing. What horrors we'll be facing today? Hey, Giant, how's it going? All of them. That's what I've decided. All of them. Whew. So, relic is missing. Bummer. Jester, yeah, it could spark a conversation about some heroes' weaknesses, even if they aren't obvious. I think that's really fun. Yeah, I think that's a really cool idea. Beast, no, if I say you make D20 come on the Arkham stream, just make him read the campaign stuff, because we all know how much you... Oh, does he not like reading the Arkham stuff? I really haven't watched a lot of his campaigns, because I try to go through them blind. The one that we did we do Dunwich together? I know we did Edge of the Earth together. I don't remember if we did Dunwich together or not. But Edge of the Earth felt like it had a lot of reading, and then we went into Scarlet Keys, and oh my gosh, Scarlet Keys is too much reading. Enable a voice mod that changes your voice to dark narrative. Oh, that'd be sick. That'd be really fun. Computers are magic. Proceed to setup. So gather all the cards. I have done so. Check the number of tallies under Yig's Fury in your campaign log. There are 15. I think there. I checked earlier. 17. Remove agendas 1, 2, and 3 from the game. Cool. I feel like that's not great. And using D20's token back for more auto fail draws. Yeah. Oh, jeez. Oof. I think it was mostly Edge of the Earth. He hated that. Yeah. Yeah. I think I need to, and I've enjoyed Arkham more when I approach it from like experiencing the story. And I think like I have gone through like a phase of that's how I started with Arkham. And then I got into like this, oh, I want to like super optimize, do crazy things and make sure, and like I feel bad if I don't win. Whereas it's not necessarily that type of game. Like it is cool to like optimize. There's a lot of deck building. It's cool to do fun stuff. But like if you fail, it's like you're telling a story, and I think it's a lot more interesting and a lot more fun to experience it that way. Hey, yo, Black Cats. Just passing by to say hi. And I'm off to bed. Good night, good evening, good day, and good game. Alrighty, see ya. Thank you for hanging out. See ya. Okay. Set each of the 10 single-sided locations outside out of play. I had those at... Oh, here they are. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Perfect. Check the campaign log. If the Harbinger's still alive, search the collection for the Harbinger. Hey, already did that. Harbinger's still alive. And because we are playing Return to, we are going to be using the Sleeper Awakens, version. If it's agenda 5 or 6A, it is not. We're at 3A. Set the Yig enemy aside out of play. Oh yeah, I saw this guy. He doesn't look fun. He is the ancient one. Dude looks mean. The art in this game is so freaking good. If it is agenda 6, it is not. Create the exploration deck. This is done by taking the set aside steps of Yoth and 4 of the remaining single-sided locations and shuffling together. And 4 of the remaining. Ah, I gotcha. Okay. So the steps of Yoth, and then we'll take 4 of these. And let's check and make sure the return to. Shuffle in the Perils of Yoth Treachery into the exploration deck. Oh, into the exploration deck. Perils of Yoth. I had a lot of fun with the sealed format this morning for... Oh, it actually... For Arkham. Or not Arkham, wow. For Star Wars. It's a lot of fun with Brent this morning. Searching counter deck. After building the exploration deck, shuffle Perils of Yoth Treachery. Perils of Yoth. Perils of Yoth. It... Ew. I need to get this game to the table again. I need to get Champions and Lord of the Rings to the table as well. I need more gaming. Yeah. Perils of Yoth. Where are we at? Oh, right there. Perfect. Alrighty. Yeah. Yeah, this game... Yeah, this game is fun. This game is a lot of fun. We'll take 4 of these. I'm excited to start Dream Chasers on Friday. Oh, I'm so pumped. I'm trying to figure out what direction I want to take the deck. And Jester, as much as I want to get into Star Wars Unlimited, I just can't get behind a TCG. Not sure that I have head-to-head, that I have had. Yeah, that's fair. That's totally fair. I think I have enjoyed the TCGs because I really like the mechanics of them, but it's the chase that I don't enjoy. But I think I will enjoy playing like the draft and the sealed events. So Brant was saying at the Portal, the store that he works at, that they do a lot of draft for Lorcana. And at that point, like, of course, you're going to do better if you understand the meta and you know the cards and all that stuff. But like, you don't have to spend $500 on a deck and like come in and it's not competitive necessarily. It's there to enjoy and experience the game. I feel like that's how I will enjoy and play a lot of my TCGs going forward. I feel like a TCG CCG was gonna get me. It would have been Lorcana. I have resisted so far. Lorcana's great. Lorcana is really, really fun. They, with the second set and third set's coming out here soon, it's good. They're adding a lot of cool mechanics into it. The other thing that I really appreciate about Unlimited is that they're doing 3 releases instead of 4 releases a year, so it just feels so much easier to keep up with. Oh. I also need to learn to play Ashes. I have it sleeved and ready to go, but I don't know how to play it yet. Yeah, I have the Frostwind, the second Red Rains thing, and I just got my Team Covenant subscription. Told me that the next one, whatever the next expansion is, just charged. So I was like, oh. So I'm planning the current plan right now is to play Ashes next week because I want to get back into Ashes. I do really enjoy Ashes. There's the exploration deck. Perfect. Place 1 resource token on the scenario reference card under current depth. For the remainder of the scenario, the number of resources under current depth indicate the current depth level. See depth level on the next page. Set the Relic of Ages outside of play. Set each poison weakness outside. Encounter deck. We are ready to begin. Also, I want to grab these tokens because I'm going to run out of resource tokens real quick. So let me grab. Yeah, put that there. So depth level is here. Boom. So the depth level throughout the scenario, the number of resources under current depth on the scenario reference card indicate the current depth level. As the investigators journey deeper into Yoth by completing Act 1, resources are added to the current depth level and play continues until the investigators reach a certain depth level or are defeated. That's good. That's nice. Deeper levels of Yoth are deadlier, but the deeper the level the investigators are able to reach, the better the resolution of the scenario will be. I mean, we're already at 1. That feels better than 0, right? However, some of the encounter cards may change or become stronger depending on the current depth level. Pursuit. Some of the cards in this scenario reference an area called the Pursuit area. The Pursuit area is an out-of-play area next to the Act and Agenda deck that enemies can enter and leave via card effects. Generally speaking, enemies in play will move to the Pursuit area whenever the investigators reach the depth level. Although the Pursuit area is out of play, whenever an enemy moves to the Pursuit area, it keeps all the tokens and attachments. Enemies in the Pursuit area are considered to be in pursuit. Enemies that are in pursuit are considered to be out of play and cannot be affected by player cards or investigator actions. However, enemies that are in pursuit can re-enter play by a variety of card effects. There we go. What's the worst that could happen? Alrighty, we've got Indebted, which I took out for space. So we're starting with 3 resources here. Kamani is poisoned. We have Streetwise on the table. Our body over here, our new vessel over here doesn't really get anything. And unfortunately, we were not able to modify anything. So I missed where we start. Hold on. Draw one of those locations at random other than the Steps of Yoth and put it into play. Each investigator begins play at the randomly chosen location. After building the exploration deck. Okay, so if this is steps... Oh, wait, hold on. Said you should draw one of those locations at random. And then we're creating the exploration deck. So I'm going to shuffle this up and we'll just draw a random one over there. We've got the Bright Canyon. This has 2 clues per investigator, Shroud of 2. After you enter Bright Canyon, if you are poisoned, take 1 damage. Check your supplies. If you have binoculars, discover 2 clues on Bright Canyon. Group limit once per depth level. And I don't think I entered. I think I started there. Boom. Ooh, this will be fun. This is gonna be fun. Alrighty. Yeah, so Beast Note, you have Ashes and ready to go, which you don't know how to play it yet. It's not super complex. I feel like it's one of those things that, well, maybe I have that view of it because I knew how to play the competitive version, but I don't think it's too complex. For the duration of the scenario, the following rule applies. When a new exploration deck is created during Act 1B, search the encounter deck, discard pile, and out-of-play areas for Perils of Yoth, and shuffle it into the exploration deck. Shuffle the encounter deck if it's searched this way. Attach this card to the scenario reference card as a reminder. Cool. City of Blood. The caverns are no longer quiet. The angry cries and rattling of serpent creatures is all around you now, urging you onward. The cavern's unnatural red glow becomes more intense. In this red light, the cities of Yoth take on another guise, no longer a source of hidden knowledge, but a place of animosity that represents your mere presence. D20 played Ashes last night and went slow to teach me. But I had to take over putting my kid to sleep for about 20 minutes, so I missed a lot. I could do one of the videos similar to like what I've done for the big 3 LCGs, where I like walk through a game like slow and methodically. I feel like that could be help. Or that could be fun. Journey to the Nexus. Doubts and horror grew upon me as I wound still further down, seamlessly ending staircase. Would this thing never stop? If there are no clues on your location, we are allowed to explore to draw the top card of the exploration deck. If it is a connecting location, move it, put it into play, and move to it. At the end of the round, if investigators at Step of Yoth possess the requisite number of clues, they may advance. And we have to be at Steps of Yoth. Beware, any investigator who is not at Steps of Yoth will be defeated. Okay, well, that's good to know. I'm glad that they tell us that. We don't get a mulligan because we did bad things last time. Alejandro's against us. It's Chaka's against us. Man, we are not making friends. We're really not making any friends. The body of the Yithian is still our lead investigator, although Kamani probably doesn't love the fact that they're following a Yithian around now. Let's get 5. We don't get a mulligan. 2, 4, 5. Our body gets a perception. Empirical hypothesis is nice. Unexpected courage. Underprepared. We got a press pass and a empirical hypothesis. Sweet. Okay. So after you spend one or more clues or place one or more clues in your location, exhaust press pass. You can take an additional action during this turn. I don't know if I need that right now. Hey Sirius, how's it going? I'm excited to see you play G.I. Joe. I've been trying to convince the two of you to and repay you on making me spend so much money. Oh yeah, definitely. We got 5 over here. Leo De Luca, love that. Emergency, lucky cigarette case, grappling hook, and a high roller. I love it. I love it. This is great. Heck yeah. This is going to be tough in the body of a Yithian. Oof. Nice. Alrighty. We'll start over here in body. We're going to spend 2 to play Empirical Hypothesis. So at the start of each round, we can choose one of the following criteria. You fail a skill test by 2. You succeed at a skill test by 3 or more. And then I move into a location with a shroud of 3 or more, and we can spend a evidence to draw a card. That's the only thing we can do with that evidence now, because Daryl is no longer with us. But we're gonna go ahead and just say, honestly, succeeding by 3 or more is probably not the right move. We'll do what did I use last time? This will be the token for moving into a shroud. I love the autofail counter. Yeah, I don't know if you had hopped on when I was talking about the game last night that I was playing with some friends where I pulled it 5 times in one scenario. It wasn't great. I think there was a I think it was a test that I was testing. I think I was 7 to 4. I think I went autofail -4 -5 or something like that. Ridiculous. Lately, nothing. I'm trying to convince Nelson and D20 to buy G.I. Joe deck builder. I played it a few times this year. I'm really enjoying it. Ooh, the other thing that I was debating about playing next week is Astro Knights, because Astro Knights is fantastic. I've been really enjoying Astro Knights. I think I like Aeon's End more still, but Astro Knights has been... It's been really good after multiple plays. Billy, hey, we made it for the jungle. Fun, yeah. Yeah, jungle fun. Okay, so that's one action. Ooh, action counters. Maybe one time I will remember to grab my action counter before we start the stream. Okay. Let's just try and get a clue. So we're going to commit a perception. We have a 2. We're committing 2. However, in the body of the Yithian, we actually get to double our skill icon. So this is actually a +4. So we're at 6 to 2. Chaos bag. That dang chaos bag has driven me nuts. However, the more I think about it, the more chance I like about the chance of rolling dice. I think I'll enjoy Arkham more. If I think about it, oh yeah, it's rolling dice. It's rolling dice that can be manipulated a little bit more. Alrighty. +1. Let's go. Body of a Yithian over here getting clues. Got 1 clue. We get to draw a card from perception. Might as well just go for another one, right? I'm going to commit Shed a Light. So that's going to add 2 books. So we're at 4 to 2 now. We got a -1. We're going to grab a second clue for our last action. And Shed of Light is now in the discard pile. So, oh, never mind. I was thinking, what's the other one that I'm thinking of? Shed of Light is fine. But it's the one where if you have a test of 0, you can automatically succeed, which Body of a Yathian can probably not do. Bro, send me that Pokemon bag already in the Lord of the Ring playmat. I'll never give up. Oh yeah, the Pokemon bag, I picked it up at Gen Con last year because I lost my bag in the move. But yeah, this is my Chaos bag now. And we're gonna pass it over here to Kamani. Kamani has 3 actions. Let's spin the first one to play Emergency Cash to go ahead and get 3 money. We're going to spend 5 of this money. Nope, that's not how that works. To play Leo De Luca. Now we're going to get an additional action every single turn. Let's do our last 2 actions. We will take a resource. And play the Lucky Cigarette Case. So after we succeed at a test by 2 or more, we can exhaust the Lucky Cigarette Case to draw a card. And that's going to be our actions. Monsters are going to do their monster thing. We're going to reset our actions. We're going to draw cards. We're going to get resources. Just like that. Kamani's card, Elder Sign Amulet. Okay, that's good. And we got the Ruined Film. This actually just kills us. No, yeah, it feels interesting when your partner lost your body. Yeah, so we just died. I won't tell anyone if you all don't. It's not like this is recorded or anything, but I'm going to shuffle this up and not draw that. Or we can end the stream and go home. Does this mean we get to go home early? Okay, just we lost. We lost. And this is round 2. Mulligan. Playing solo. No one's watching. Yeah. Oh, good. Out of body experience. Okay. That feels like an adequate substitute. You need an auto die counter. It takes me back to my first full campaign I did on the channel through Dunwich with Ashcan, and I had the Duke counter where I counted up how many times Duke died throughout the campaign. and here I thought D20 had the cheater reputation. Out of body experience. Shuffle each card from your hand into your deck and draw an equal number of cards. Shuffle out of body experience into your deck. This is gonna kill me again, isn't it? Okay, so we're gonna draw 3 cards. Yeah. That's tough. Okay, we've died twice. How about that? We've died twice. I mean, like, I don't know. I think that at this point I'm here more to have fun rather than hiking boots, captivating discovery, and a press pass. Cool. Honestly, I kind of like that more. Wild. Alrighty. Shh. I'm here for good story and good times. Yeah, right. Okay. At the top of the round, we're going to add 1 Doom. I don't think I mentioned, but this does Doom out at 4. Our lead investigator, who is the dead lead investigator, gets a Vengeful Serpent. This is Hunter. After you draw a Vengeful Serpent, draw each Vengeful Serpent in the victory display as well. This has a Vengeance of 0. This is going to be engaged with the body of a Yathian, but they shouldn't. That's Arkham, baby. Yeah. Kamani is going to get a Resentful Wilds. Take 1 horror and attach Resentful Wilds to the nearest location without a copy of Resentful Wilds attached. After you successfully explore at the attached location, add this to the victory display. It has a Vengeance 1. Cool. Yeah, there was really nothing I took the trauma here knowing that I had like I think Daryl has 8. Yeah, so the ruin film wouldn't auto kill him, but it does in the body. Nelson's on in the evening? Oh, haha. Hey, Capitrades, how's it going? Forgotten Age doesn't play around. That's true. That's true. How's it going, Cap? Alrighty. Gross. So we got this Vengeful Serpent here. Let's do 2 actions. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? Because I'm not gonna have enough actions to actually use the grappling hook. I was gonna do 2 actions to get the money to play the grappling hook, but then playing the grappling hook would not be able to activate it because it takes 2 actions to use the grappling hook. The last time I played this, Carcosa killed me on the 3rd or 4th scenario. I didn't cry. I did the same thing. I am planning on playing. I think I'm playing Carcosa next. I think I'm revisiting Carcosa just because I love the start of Carcosa, and like then I did the same thing where I think I only made it through like 4, and I died. Oof. Got trapped in that mental institution. Is that where you ended up? Let's engage the Vengeful Serpent for 1. We're going to attempt to evade the Vengeful Serpent. I honestly don't remember. I'm playing it through a playthrough of Dunwich, then doing Carcosa blind. Oh, nice. Yeah, Carcosa is fantastic. Carcosa is so good. Yeah. How are you enjoying Dunwich? Kamani is going to go 5-2 to try and evade this Vengeful Serpent. We got a -2, which means that we succeed. However, not enough to do the Lucky Cigarette case. I play Arkham Horror True Solo. You just got to get used to abject failure all the time. True Solo, you're a braver person than I. Yeah, I feel like I've heard that it gets better and that it's a better experience when you have a larger card pool, but it was tough. It's tough. It's been a blast. My first playthrough was abysmal. This one I've had some luck break on my way, which have been fortunate. Nice. What investigator are you using? Or I need to condition myself to just call them gators, because that is way cooler. What gator are you using? Let's go ahead and quick action to engage the Vengeful Serpent, and then we're going to use the attempt to evade. We're going to get to add our book into, and if we succeed by the remaining health, we actually get to discard the Vengeful Serpent, which means that he does not go to the victory display, which is cool because you are discarding the enemy, not defeating the enemy. So we are going to go 7-4 basically, and we've got a cultist. Reveal another token. If you fail, each serpent enemy at your location or connecting location heals 2 damage. 0. Okay, so that was a 7-4, which means that we discard the Vengeful Serpent, and we will react here for the Lucky Cigarette case to draw a card into a disguise. Using Nathaniel Daisy combo. Oh, it's nice. My first run through was Rex and Zoe. I don't know. I don't remember Rex. Who's Rex? But they had horrible luck. Yeah, that's... I'm trying 2-handed and I like it so far. Just a lot to remember action-wise. I think I need some trackers eventually. Yeah. Two-handed hurts the head. We have 1 action left. I think we're going to... We'll take a resource. Taking the resource now means that we can play grappling hook next turn. I don't even know if I want to play grappling hook next turn, honestly. We can play high roller, I guess, next turn. Yeah, and we can just get that up and running. Rex is insane untabooed. Oh yeah? Rex is the clue. I am just drawing an absolute blank on Rex. I'm going to Google him real quick, because I'm curious. Rex Arkham Horror. Oh yeah, yeah, okay, yeah. The review. Yeah. After you succeed at a skill test by 2 or more while investigating, discover one clue at your location. Nice, yeah. He hoovers up clues like nothing else. Nice. That's fun. Nice. Cool. Okay, so no enemies. We'll go into our reset phase. So we'll get 4. We got 3 over here because I didn't count any of those. I did go, right? I didn't go. I didn't do anything over here. Just kidding. Hold on. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not losing my mind quite yet. We're gonna play hiking boots. So we get +1 feet, 50% more feet. We will go ahead and investigate, committing captivating discovery, which is going to put us at a 4-2 because that does double our books. So 4-2. Skull. Minus the depth level, which is 1, so we're good there. We'll get to take a clue. The body of a Yithian still doing what they need to be doing. Alrighty, now we will go into the reset actions. It's okay playing Arkham and drawing autofails can help with losing your mind. Yeah. Yeah. Whew. Kamani is going to get a Savant. We added this last game. Savant gains wild icons equal to your lowest skill other than the ones being tested. So that's pretty nice. It's going to be +2, so like a 3. Then the body of a Yithian over here has a multi-tool. Let's go. Nice. Each one of us is going to get a resource. Go up to 3 here and 3 here. And we'll go on. Add another Doom. So 2 out of 4. We're halfway there. It's a Bon Jovi. We're Bon Jovi the way there. And body of a Yithian. Ill Omen, Peril. Choose a location where there's at least 1 investigator. Place 1 Doom on that location. Each investigator at the chosen location takes a horror. Cool. This will be fine. We're no longer halfway there. Whoa, we're 75% of the way there. And Kamani is going to get a Brood of Yig. +1 fight for each vengeance counterpoint in the victory display, which is 0. It's a 2/3/2. Also, that's unexhausted. Perfect. I think we're going to do something very similar to what we did last time. We're going to attempt to evade the Brood of Yig. We're at a 5-2. 5-2. We pull a -1 because that's the current level. So we are good there. We actually do succeed by 2, so we're going to be able to draw a card, which is an Unexpected Courage. We're at 2, 4, 6 cards here. Before we engage, I think we're going to do some building. I think we're going to spend 2 and play the high roller. Spend 3 resources. We get +2. And then if we succeed, we get 3 resources. I really like that card. I think that's a really cool card. One of the things that I want to play, probably not my next campaign because I just played a rogue, but I am really interested in like the high money rogue archetype playstyle. I'm really interested in that. That's 2. Also, this is exhausted. We'll go ahead and engage the Brood of Yig as a free action. And we will attempt to evade it. Our target value here is 5. We're testing 7. Just sounds so fun. Yeah, it does, right? And we got a -2. We do succeed, which means that we get to discard the Brood of Yig. We have 1 action left, right? We evaded, played, evaded. We have one action left. Huh. I feel like Streetwise and High Roller kind of step on each other's toes. But I guess High Roller we can use for non-book or feat test. So we'll do that. And we get the money back if we succeed on the High Roller. Let's just take another money. Oh, actually we could probably investigate, right? Yes. We're gonna try. We have the same chance of grabbing the clue here than we do with our body. So let's go 4 to 2. We got a +1. Let's go. So we got that, which means that we can explore with Daryl. And that was, oh, cool. Daryl, is there anything that we want to do before we explore? Let's go ahead and throw down the pocket multi-tool, which we can exhaust to give us +1 skill value for the test. At this point, if we draw ruined film, we're just going to play through it with Kamani, because I feel like 3 times is enough, and I'm looking for a soak, but here we are. Let's go ahead and explore. If there are no clues on your location, explore. Draw the top card of the exploration deck. If it's a connecting location, put it into play and move to it. The abandoned site. This is not a connecting location. The perils of Yoth. Alrighty. Peril. Revelation. You must choose to either set this site out of play, or set perils of this exploration fails, or set perils of Yoth outside of play. Take horror or damage equal to the current death level and continue exploring as if you have not drawn perils of Yoth. Oh, that's interesting. We'll take a damage, and then wasn't that one. There it was. Just not looking at what they are, but set perils of Yoth outside out of play. We've got this guy. So the broken passage. When you explore at the broken passage, check your supplies. If you do not have a pickaxe, place 1 doom on the broken passage. This has 0 clues. So that's good. Okay, well that was 2. Honestly, I think I'm just going to come back over here and explore again later. We did enter a shroud with, or a thing with 3, so we'll exhaust empirical hypothesis and place a counter here. Hey, it's not an auto death now. That's kind of exciting. And we'll move back over to our buddy Kamani. And then this was successfully explored, so we add a vengeance counter to the victory display. Everything's happening. Okay. I also like the cinematic feel of Daryl, like, okay, I'm gonna go explore. Come over here. Nope, not that way. Come, let's go the other way. Okay, so we got 4 here. Kamani is gonna get a sneak attack and another money. Daryl is going to get a bizarre diagnosis and another money. All of these cards that place clues on my location are not as exciting when I can't pick them up as easily. Now, I do have the newspaper, which I can play. I do have the research notes, which also helps with that. I just don't have them on the table. But having a 2 versus a 5 is a big deal. We are going to progress, which is annoying. We'll clear all the... Oh, I should have explored over here. I'm going to take that back, actually. We're already cheating, right? We're going to explore here. Bridge over Yoth. Yeah. So this is going to get a doom. And Daryl's over here now. Bridge of Yoth is also connected to the Bright Canyon. So we are here. This comes in with 2 clues. And it gets +1 shroud for each vengeance point in the victory display. I didn't think about the fact that we were clearing all the doom. So now we'll clear this and progress. Oh, Daryl's a Yithian. Oh crap, I missed that. Yeah, he's a Yithian. It's not great. Also, Maddie, curious if you know the answer to this. The way that I interpret it, the one random article or like thread I found on BGG agreed with me that because the body of a Yithian investigator card talks about deck building options, saying that they can't build decks, doesn't have deck building requirements, deck size is what it used to be when you're a human, means that I cannot spend XP to modify Daryl's deck anymore throughout the rest of the campaign. I could not find anything that I'm not 100% sure that I don't know. Like the way that the card is written, it's almost like humorous in that sense. And so I'm curious if that was the intended consequence of that statement. But like right now, I don't have deck building requirements, which means I cannot build a deck. Maybe neutral cards. Maybe I could upgrade into neutral cards. But I'm floating the experience. I don't think that I can modify the deck anymore. You got clues here? Okay. Ooh, good question. I couldn't find anything. There were very few. I thought that would be a very popular question, but I couldn't find anything online. Maybe I just wasn't looking in the right spots, but yeah, I can see the reasoning in that. Yeah, I mean, I'm no, because like all the other cards say like survivor cards level 0 to 0, neutral cards level 0 to 5. That's part of the deck building option, is saying that you can put neutral cards in the deck. And so if it doesn't say that, I think you can't put neutral, you can't put any card in the deck. And so you can't even change the deck to fit the new abilities, which is, yeah. The shrill noise of hundreds of snakes rattle suddenly erupts throughout the cavern. You have crossed into territory that humanity was never meant to enter. The ear-splitting alarm pierces your eardrums and causes your ears to bleed. Your senses are overwhelmed, and you cover your ears in vain. You cannot hear your own thoughts. Finally, the warning ends, and you are left with the uncontrollable urge to flee. However, you know that if you fled now, your actions would endanger all of humanity. Bravely, or perhaps foolishly, you press onward. If the Harbinger of Valusa is set aside, move it to the pursuit area. Find the enemy that is in the pursuit area with the highest evade value and spawn it at the location where the investigators began at this depth level. Okay, so this is going to be engaged with Kamani. Alert, Hunter, retaliate. The Harbinger can retaliate while exhausted. After the Harbinger is successfully attacked or evaded, place 1 resource on it. Then if there are 2 resources per investigator on it, it vanishes in a sinister hiss. Set it aside, out of play. Okay. Cool. Fury that shakes the earth. The serpents have stirred up something much larger and more deadly than anything you have faced on this journey. Pale, sweaty, and terrified, you scurry for an exit. Any exit. After the 3rd doom is placed on this agenda, find the enemy in the pursuit with the highest evade value and spawn at the location where the investigators began that depth. Yeah. Okay. Daryl's card. Serpent's Ire. If there are no serpent enemies in pursuit, this gains Surge. Otherwise, Brood of Yig. Alrighty, Brood of Yig is here. It has +1 fight for each vengeance counter, so +1. Then Kamani is going to get a Pit Warden. If Yig is in play, spawn Pit Warden at Yig's location. Otherwise, place Pit Warden in the pursuit area. This is a Hunter. It is a Vengeance 1. It's a 4/4/1. So we're going to put our pursuit area right up here. Okay. Well, the Harbinger is not great. Yeah. Yeah, so that's fun. Kind of wish I had played Disguise instead of High Roller, but we're here now. Looking scary right now. Yeah. 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 I think we'll be kind of okay to evade these folks. So I saw a BGG thread that includes an answer from Matthew Newman, a senior developer. Your instincts are right. The Yothian card cannot upgrade cards. That's not. I don't like that. Like that's, yeah. I don't know. That's too bad. That's too bad. Ooh. I wish you could do like. I wish it had some special deck building ability or so, or like you could change out level 0 cards, or something like that. Like you could spend resource on level 0 cards, because like half of like I feel like I'm not even playing a character anymore, which is just weird. But thank you for looking it up. Dual wield shotguns. Let's go. Oh, a pocket multi-tool. Apparently I should have used the pocket multi-tool instead of the pocket knife to come at talk at the beginning. Let's see if we can evade the Brood of Yig. We are at 3. We're going to commit a press pass to go to 5. We're going to go 5 to 2. To be fair, that's what being a body swapped Yithian kind of feels. Okay, no, yeah, very thematic. You basically just have a nice meat shield. That has died twice already. Oh, the autofail. Let's go. Increase that autofail token. And that's a bummer. Okay. Let's try it again with the pocket multi-tool. We're going to go 4 to 2. And we're going to get... Oh! Well, that's too bad. Okay. I'm going to try it again. Shake it up real good. We're going to go 3 to 2. Skull is a -1, which means that we succeed. The Brood of Yig is exhausted at our location. Kind of wish that we had one more action so I could get the heck out of here. But here we are. We got 4 actions over here. We're gonna evade the Harbinger, definitely. Okay, let's just go ahead and we're at 5. 5 to 3 is a decent shot. We're gonna go 5 to 3. It is alert. We have to be risky at some point. Just gonna throw it out there. If the experience royalty sucks, then you can just retire Daryl and get a new level 0 investigator. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is a good point. Yeah, that is, yeah, Maddie. That's a really good point. I'm just gonna keep going because here we are. But I like that idea. I like that idea just as kind of like a way to do it. Okay, 5 to 3. 0, we succeed. We forgot to unexhaust the lucky cigarette case. We're going to place this here. We're going to add 1 resource to it. Exhaust there. We're going to exhaust the lucky cigarette case and draw a card, which is a pickpocketing. Nice. And if Daryl just dies from either mental or physical trauma, you might have to replace him anyways. Seems very reasonable at this point. That's 1. We're going to spend 2 to play pickpocketing. This is a fast action, does not take, but after we evade an enemy, we can exhaust pickpocketing, draw a card or gain a resource. If we succeed by 2 or more, we can do both instead. I mean, the Yithian. Who's Daryl? I have no idea who Daryl is. I haven't seen him in a while. We're going to move down here to the Brood of Yig's location. And we will fast action to engage. And let's go ahead and try and get rid of this brood. We're going we have a 7 target value of 5. -2, we do succeed. So we're going to discard the brood. We're going to exhaust pickpocketing to get a resource. We did not succeed by 2 or more, so we don't get to do both, but I'm going to choose resource because we're out of money. Daryl's body is somewhere in Arkham in someone's backyard. Yeah, it's been a Yithian all along. We have 1 action left. We're gonna get a resource, mainly because that's gonna give us 3 resources and be able to turn on High Roller for any encounter card that we come upon in the Mythos phase. Okay, monsters don't do anything, so we're going to ready up. Remember to unexhaust all of our tools here. Okay, let's get a money for each one of our gators. See, it's just so much more fun to say gators than investigators. Card here is manual dexterity. Daryl has got a bizarre diagnosis again, but that is nice. These are +4s for investigate, so that's nice. Cool. Let's add a doom. Whenever we add the 3rd doom, I need to remember to do something here. And then Daryl is going to get a Wrath of Yig. Test Brain 2. Gets +1 difficulty for each vengeance point in the victory display, which is 1. So test Brain 3. If you fail, put a set aside poison weakness into play if you cannot take 2 damage. Guess this body is getting poisoned. We're at 2. I guess we could exhaust multi-tool, but that doesn't really help. Like that saves 2 tokens, I think. What are we at? How many zeros do we have? We have 3 zeros. So if we exhaust pocket multi-tool, it takes us from a 1 token or 2 token success to a 5 token to success. I don't know what I'm using the multi-tool for. Anyway, so let's go ahead and just do it. We'll never, don't worry, it won't work. Oh my gosh. Haha, look at that. Sick. I'm not poisoned. Nice. And Kamani over here is going to get a Best Laid Plans Peril. Daryl cannot help me with this one. Only Kamani can do this one. You must either choose to lose 2 actions or shuffle the top card of the encounter deck into the exploration deck. I'll lose the 2 actions here. Okay. On our turn, a Harbinger. We're going to go with Daryl first. Let's go ahead and investigate for 2. +4. So we're at 6-2. We got a +1. Let's go. The deck seems to be really nice to me tonight. We're going to do it again. We're going to commit a bizarre diagnosis. We're going to go 6-2 again. What's the tablet? Reveal another token. If you fail, place 1 of your clues on your location. No! Skull is a -1. We are good. We are good. We are good. Okay. So we get this clue. We will exhaust the hiking boots. No, it has to have at least 1 clue. Okay, well, we'll just move up here, which will get us another counter on bizarre or empirical hypothesis. Really just trying to protect from that ruined film. We do have the required number of clues to advance, but we have to be at the steps of Yoth, which means that we probably need to well, we do need to explore some more. We only have 2 actions with Kamani, but we're gonna jump up here and engage the Harbinger for 1, and then we're going to attempt to evade the Harbinger. We are at 5. I'm gonna go ahead and commit a manual dexterity to take us to 7-3. Come on, 7-3. -4, so we are still good. That was crazy. So this is exhausted here. I committed that because I was really hoping to get resource and a card, but manual dexterity draws us a card into a trench coat, which is nice. Pickpocketing, we're going to take a money. Start getting the money engine rolling. And that's exhausted up there. Cool. Enemy phase, no unexhausted enemies, so we're going to go ahead and stand everybody up. This Harbinger is going to... Oh, wait. Oh, we need another counter on it, too. So we need to evade it twice again. It may be worth evading it twice this turn. We don't get the bonus here because it's an elite enemy, but it does get set aside, which is nice. I don't think the Harbinger gets... I don't think the Harbinger, like, is in the pursuit area or anything. Okay. Reset our actions all the way up to 4 here and over to 3. We'll take a money for both of these. Daryl's going to draw top deck into a research notes. Probably not worth it. And we got 2, 4, 6. Pull into a watch this. Alrighty. Okay. So we can really start to get some money. I love watch this. I think watch this is probably my favorite skill card. Commit to a skill test you're performing. As an additional cost to commit it, you have to spend up to 3 resources. If you succeed by 1 or more, gain twice that many resources. Okay. Top of the round, we're going to add a Doom. It is not the 3rd Doom. Revelation, take 1 horror and attach Resentful Wilds to the nearest location without a copy of Resentful Wilds attached. After you successfully explore at the attached location. Cool. Okay, well, I would also probably... I have Sanity Soak in this deck. I just haven't drawn into it quite yet. Then we've got over here, Deep Dark. Put Deep Dark into play next to the Agenda deck. No more than 1 clue may be discovered from each location by an investigator each round. At the end of the round, discard 1 copy of Deep Dark from play. Max 1 per round. Okay. That's fine. Let's go ahead and attempt to evade the Harbinger. We are at 5-3. Let's commit Savant. So 5-3, this takes us up to 8-3. And actually at this point, we're going to go ahead and watch this in 3. So that's 9-3. 9-3. -3, that takes us to 6. So we get the money. We do succeed. This thing is exhausted here for the 3rd time. Pickpocketing is going to trigger. I'm going to draw a card and gain a resource. And then Lucky Cigarette Case is going to draw us a card. So 2 cards. Out of body experience. Shuffle each card from your hand into your deck and draw an equal number of cards. Shuffle out of body experience into your deck. That's a bummer. I wanted these cards. I guess I really wanted Disguise and Trenchcoat. But here we are. Yeah, big money. I think I had 5 cards. Yeah, I had 5 cards. Because I had 7, I committed 2. I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Out of body experience is kind of fun. Elder Sign Amulet, Disguise, Sneak Attack, Emergency Cash. That's the same hand. I did not shuffle that well enough, I don't think. Big money. Got 9 money over here. 2, 4, 5. Okay. Mauser, Agent Fletcher. So he's here. Leo, Disguise, and Guts. 7 shuffle is always safe. Alrighty, so we got Agent Fletcher now. Cool. So I probably will not be evading the Harbinger again this round. Okay, so that was 1. And I still have another card draw. Because I drew the weakness here. I'm going to draw into a... Oh, there's a trench coat. Sweet. Nice. Okay. I think we're gonna try and evade Agent Fletcher. Don't really have... We're gonna spin 2 resources for Streetwise, so we're gonna get +3, so we're gonna be at... no, we're not. We're just gonna go 5 to 3. We're just gonna go 5 to 3. 0. We're good. Okay, so Agent Fletcher is also evaded here. That was 2. We're gonna spend our last 2 actions to play the trench coat and a disguise. Cool. Nice. Alrighty. Daryl, what are we doing? Oh, this is only a Shroud 2. I should have 1 less of these, I think. No, I went in here, and I went... Yeah, we're good. No, that's here. Okay. I don't know what the steps... I don't know what the steps of Yoth are connected to. But I'm going to come down here. Because I don't want to put another Vengeance in there. And I will explore. Fort Path. Not connected. Steps of Yoth is connected. When adding to the current depth level, if investigators at Steps of Yoth possess 5 clues as a group, investigator Steps of Yoth crosses off rope from their supplies, add 1 additional resource to the current depth level, max 1 per game. Wow, okay. It's a line, so it's not connected there. This is a circle, it's not connected there. Okay. Well, that was lucky. Oh, and all the clues have to be over here at the Steps of Yoth. So we need 1 more clue over here. But I did enter a Shroud of 3, so I do get Empirical Hypothesis. We're close to not taking any horror damage from that ruined film, because apparently my Empirical Hypothesis is going to help me out there. That's 1. I'm going to explore again. Also, I'm going to check and see if we have rope. I don't think we do, but... Yeah, it is cool. It will be cool to replay this, kind of understanding what the items do, not playing through it like blind, but knowing what they do and like, am I going to use the rope? Am I going to use that item here? Let's explore. No. And yes. So the abandoned site, X is the current depth level. So 1. And this is here. Yeah, to know how to prep better. Yeah, absolutely. The other thing that I read is that I see a lot of people. All right, I saw someone that they were saying that people will play through blind on easy mode, which I think I will probably start doing, just because like, well, I don't know. Has anyone ever played easy mode? And how does that compare to standard? I've been playing standard right now, and I'm curious to know how that changes. We're at we'll go 3 to 4 or 3 to 1 to try and get a clue. -1, we are good. We get that clue. Cool. And that's our last action. Okay. Enemies don't do anything, so we will unexhaust. These guys are engaged here again. Reset actions. It does a bit from my experience. Easy sometimes won't let you have a token that will do extra bad things in your bag. Gotcha. Okay. Is that the only... Well, I guess, like, here's the easy. I can look at what the easy does for this campaign versus standard. It adds another +1. It takes away the -5 and changes it to a -1, basically. I think that's fine. I think that's fine for like, that's a good trade-off for having no idea what you're doing. Which is me all the time. So there's that. Let's get money. Draw into emergency cash. Draw into deduction. Okay. It's still stressful though, because oh yeah, 100%. Like, it doesn't remove that, but it makes it so that like you're gonna pass more of the test, which I think I kind of like that. I think I'll probably do that for my next blind playthrough, which is, what is the next one? Circle Undone, I think. Okay, top of the round, we're gonna add one here, which is, after the third doom is placed on this agenda, find the enemy in the pursuit with the highest evade values, spawned at the location where the investigators began the... Oh, shoot. Okay, so that's here. Oops. Okay, Kamani is not doing great. Kamani is not doing super great. Okay. Daryl has got creeping poison. Surge. Each investigator is poisoned takes 1 damage. Kamani is not doing great. Surge is into Serpent from Yoth. While there are 1 or more vengeance points in the victory to play, it gains Retaliate. While there are 2 or more, gains Hunter. 3 or more, it takes 1 less damage from each attack made against it. This is a 3/5/3, which is very, very, very dangerous for me. Yikes. Cool. Okay. Kamani. Ancestral Fear. Peril Surge. Choose to either place a Doom or place this in the victory display. We're going to go... I guess we're going to place a Doom on your location. Well, someone's going to get eaten. Which I actually do not know who you're referencing. Because it looks like both of them. Curse of Yig into your threat area. You get -1 fight, -1 health, and gain the Serpent trait. Test Brain 2. It gets +1 difficulty for each Vengeance point. Okay. It's not the worst thing in the world. Whew. Okay. Let's do Kamani's first. We'll use a disguise to evade Agent Fletcher. We get +2. If we succeed, if it's not elite, it does not ready. So we are going to 5, 6, 7, 8 to 3. We got a -5, which still passes, which is wild, but I'm here for it. Does not evade. I'm not going to trigger my reactions here because I think that I can trigger pickpocketing on a better success here. Let's use evade. Let's use disguise again to evade the Harbinger. So we are at 8 to 3. A 0 will do it. That's going to put the Harbinger outside out of play. And now I will trigger everything. Pickpocketing is going to get us a resource and a card, which is another Savant. I do like Savant. And then we've got a... No, that's not what the token. Lucky Cigarette Case will draw us into another disguise. Perfect. Sweet. 2, 4, 6. We've got the Pit Warden with 2 actions remaining. We'll go ahead and use the disguise on the Pit Warden. Mainly what I'm doing here is I want to not... I'm buying us around using the disguise. So we're 8 to 1. 0, we succeed. Look at that. Exhausted there. We have 1 action left, which we will head over to the bridge. Trying to get closer to our buddy with the Serpent of Yoth. If we don't evade him, we lose, or Daryl dies. If we don't evade, yeah, because he hits for 2 sanity. Yikes. Alrighty, well that's fun. That's exciting. And there's nothing I can do over here for Daryl. So let's just start with the test, I guess. First one, we'll use a pocket multi-tool. We're +1 on the test. Also, this is gone. +1 on the test. -3. We did not succeed. It does not have alert. So we'll go even on the test. +1. Oh. My heart skipped a beat there. We're going to use our last action to get out of there to the steps at the end of the round. So we will go ahead and progress at the end of the round. Well, that's nice. Yeah. Honestly, I feel like, yeah, live to see another day, alien friend. Yeah, exactly. I feel like when I kind of abandon, I'm like, okay, we're just gonna have fun with this one. I started taking like more risk than what I normally would do, which I guess like I would do that regardless, but it seems to be working out. Cool. Now the wild thing that we could do is, instead of moving to Steps of Yoth, no, we can't. Hiking Boots has to be to a one with a clue. Never mind. Just kidding. Okay. So, monster phase. Nothing happens. We're going to unexhaust. Get our money back. or get our actions back. Get a money. Draw a card into another research notes. Get a money here and draw into a dirty fighting. All right. Kamani is getting built. At the end of the round, we're going to spend these 6 clues to progress the act. Oh, any investigators not at the steps of Yoth will be defeated. Let's hang off on that then. Actually, we're gonna hang out around, I think. Cool. Just kidding. Could you imagine? Like Daryl and his body of Yithian barely survives, escapes from the serpent, and then just like kills Kamani, who is running to help. Almost killed her friend. And you're not supposed to do that. Just, I'm asking for a friend here. I don't think you're supposed to do that. Alrighty, we're gonna place a doom, which is gonna progress us. They got a doom over here. Oops. Find the enemy in the pursuit with the highest evade value spawning at the location where the investigators begin the death level. If Yig is set aside, the ground shakes with each of the massive creature's steps. He crushes the stone beneath his mighty feet, tearing through walls with his clawed, scaly hands. He sets his hateful eyes on you, unhinging his jaw in a cruel display of hunger. Spawn Yig at the location where the investigators began this death level. Oh, cool. So Yig. I was hoping he wouldn't have Hunter. So Yig has 18 health. He's a 4/4. He cannot be damaged while there's another ready serpent enemy at the location. And each other serpent at Yig's location gains alert and retaliate. I'm not killing this thing. I'm not. Do I have the Mauser still? I have the Mauser. The Mauser can deal 8 damage, which means we're 10 off. It is elite. They did not forget to print that on the ancient one. Could you imagine? There's no way I'd be able to evade it. He looks really scary. He does look scary. He looks not great. Victory 5, though. If he attacks one of us, I think we die. Yep. If he attacks either of us, we die. Well, I guess we have Leo as a soak. After any amount of doom is placed on this agenda, find the enemy in the pursuit with the highest value and spawn at the location where the investigators begin this depth level. Okay. Cool. Oh, yeah, we get encounter cards. Pit Warden. If Yig is in play, spawn it at Yig's location. Cool. And then Kamani is going to get a Lightless Shadow. Test feat 1. This test gains +X difficulty, where X is the current death level. If you fail, take 2 damage. So we're testing feat 2. We have a 5 because Trench Coat only gives us +1 when we are when we're evading. And tablet reveal another token. If you fail, something bad happens. Reveal another token. If you fail, bad things happen. Well, now I hope I don't fail. Jeez. -2. If there are 3, it's not. So we are good. Cool. Okay. Kamani is gonna come over here. That 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. I don't want this to come attack us because we're too fragile to let that happen. So we're gonna go 1, 2. This is gonna engage us. We're going to disguise and evade at an 8-3. Reveal another. -5, we succeed. Woo! Yikes. Exhaust pickpocketing to draw a card. No, to get a resource. And then we're exhausted, not readying. Then we're going to move back here for our last action. Okay. Our body of Yithian over here. I guess we'll spend 1 to play research notes. Maybe opening up something. And we'll take 2 money. Okay. Enemies. Hunter's gonna hunt. Gonna hop down here. I don't like... Well, I guess like they put spawn at the top, but Hunter being down this low is confusing. Those are gonna hunt down here. I don't know how much further we're gonna make it. Yig is scary. Don't like Yig. Cool. Let's reset actions. Get a money. Kamani is going to get an Elder Sign Amulet. That is nice. I'll probably swap that out for the Lucky Cigarette case. Because Sanity Buffer is nice. And here we've got the Pocket Multi-Tool. Another one. Honestly, that probably makes it over the research notes. Nope, limit 1 per investigator. Just kidding, it doesn't. Cool. Yeah, it can easily be missed. Oh, the hunter? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. At the end of the round, now we will spin the 6. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll spin Kamani's 6. No, we're going to spin Daryl's. I don't think Daryl is surviving as long as Kamani is. Okay. So we will progress. Add 1 resource to the current depth level. If the current depth level is 5+ and you're playing campaign mode, go to R2. Ain't no way we're making it to 5+. No way. Otherwise, perform the following. Any investigators not at Serpents of Yoth is left behind and is defeated. Hilarious. Surviving investigators loses each of their clues. Oh, okay. Well, that made that decision for me. Remove all doom from locations in play. Set each location in play and the exploration deck aside out of play. Investigators are not defeated during this process. Draw a random set aside location other than Steps of Yoth. Put it into play. Place each surviving investigator at that location. Are the enemies defeated? That can't be right. Remove all doom from locations in play. Set each location and the exploration deck aside out of play. Investigators not defeated during this process. Draw a random set aside location other than Steps of Yoth and put it into play. And place each surviving investigator at that location. Is this... Throughout the scenario, current depth... Deeper levels of Yoth. I think the enemies are just defeated. That seems wrong. Because it says investigators are not defeated during this process, but are enemies defeated during the process? That's how I read it. There's nothing here that says that that's not the case. Deeper levels of Yoth are deadlier, but the deeper the level the investigators are able to reach, the better the outcome. Current death level has no game effect on its own, however, summon counter cards. Yeah, that seems. Oh wait, hold on. It says that they go to the pursuit. Hold on. Yeah. Enemies in play will move to the pursuit area whenever investigators reach the net depth level. Wow, they should definitely put that on this card. Okay, so all of these are at the... I remember that now. Okay, so these are all here. Cool, there's a lot of pursuiters. They go to the pursuit. Thank you so very much. Yeah. Thank you. I assume this is discarded. Yeah, thank you. It was under pursuit. Yeah. I'm surprised they don't have that in the depth level. Cool. So we're gonna add back in our pit. We're not gonna take step. So draw a random set-aside location other than Steps of Yoth. I assume we add these back, all of these locations back in. It is on the card? Wow, it is. Move each enemy to the pursuit area. Shh, don't tell me. now I feel dumb. Nice. Okay. I don't know how I missed that. Cool. Turns out they covered everything that they needed to in this game. I'm gonna just say that my excuse is that I'm tired. How about that? We're at the Bright Canyon again. After you enter Bright Canyon, if you are poisoned, take 1 damage. That's so funny. Thank you, I appreciate it. Comes in with 4. Then we're gonna put steps and perils to create the deck with 4 locations. Cool. Okay. Oops. That should have been in there. Okay. So we're at death level 2. We just have to do that 3 more times. Yikes. We'll add a doom. Oh shoot, hold on. And after any amount of doom is placed on the agenda, find the enemy in the pursuit with the highest evade value. Dang, I was really hoping it wasn't Yig. And Yig is going to engage. We'll give it to Daryl. Godspeed, my friend. Cool. It was good knowing you. It's kind of funny. I feel like Yig is massive. Oh, cool. Thank you. Nice call. Nice call, Maddie. That's even worse. Alrighty. Cool. Cool. Daryl has got a Brood of Yig. Good. And then Kamani has got Revelation. Put this into play. We can only discover 1 clue per round. Alrighty. Let us try and evade this guy. We're shooting for a target value of 4. Okay. Target value of 4. We're at 5, 6. Let's go 7, 8. 8 to 4. We're going to commit the Mauser for 9. That protects us against the +5. He's weak now while he's alone. Kill him? Yeah. I just have to do 18 damage to him. It's honestly kind of weird if a deity is small enough. Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Hey. Well, hey, how's Singapore? Welcome, welcome, welcome. So 9 to 4. We're revealing another one. -2. We're good. Alrighty. So this guy is exhausted. We're gonna pickpocket and lucky cigarette case. Draw a card into a grappling hook, and get a resource and draw a card. To a sneak attack. Deal 2 damage to an exhausted enemy. Where's a boss killing weapon when you need one? I left it with my guardian friend. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Alrighty. Let us spend 3 for a dirty fighting. Spend 2 for a sneak attack. We'll deal 2 damage to Yig. I'm like, I just got up wanting to sleep more. Nice. Fair. Fair, fair, fair. I'm wondering if, okay, so do we have to make the decision. Are we trying to do 18 points worth of damage on characters that don't do damage? It's literally 18 successes of damage, or 16 now, right? I do have dirty fighting. So I would be 4 to 4. I'd be even every single time I attempt. No, we're running. We're not doing the damage here. I don't think that's gonna be something that no. Okay. We will spend 3 to play a disguise. Okay. I think we will invest it, or we can't explore it because there are clues here. Oh, that's bad. That's good. Okay. Let's investigate. Oh, we can only find 1 clue from each location by each investigator. Ah! Oh, nice. Let's go. We got 2. Let's go sneak attack. No, let's just commit grappling hook. And we'll go. So, game going well then? Did you come into me just screaming? It's we have an ancient one on the table, so that's kind of exciting. But other than that, no, it's not. It's not. All right, we're gonna go 4 to 2 to find a clue. -2, we got the clue, so that's something. We got 1 left. We can't get a clue. We'll play emergency cash for 3 money. Okay. Daryl. Oh, Daryl has a brood. Cool. That's good to know. I probably should have done something with Kamani. I think I'm still okay with what I did. But let's try and evade over here from the brood. We'll exhaust multi-tool, so we're at 4 to 2. Skull, which is -2, so we're good. The brood is exhausted. That's our first. We will research, committing research notes, so 4 to 2. No whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. 0, we're good. So we get a clue. Then our last action here, we'll get a resource. Okay. Oh, I guess research notes is also another tech against ruined film. Because these are evidence counters. Okay. Enemies don't do anything. So we will unexhaust, reset actions, brood. We'll have brood. Oh, the serpent has alert. That would have been bad. Alert and retaliate, yeah. We'll put the brood of Yeg over here on Kamani. Yeg is engaged with all. We get a resource here. Kamani is gonna get pickpocketing. And Daryl's got a manual dexterity. That could come in handy, actually. And we'll place a doom. And we will get Agent Fletcher here, which will be engaged with Kamani. I feel like following Ichitaka into the evil dungeon may not have been the best choice we've ever made. Just an observational statement. Who knows, right? What do I know? Okay. Daryl? Cool! A vengeful serpent. There are no vengeful serpents in the victory display. So vengeful serpents out here, cool. And Kamani has got a bathophobia. Test brain 1. This test gets +X victory. So it's a brain 3. If you fail, take 2 horror. Wait, why did I not play the Elder Sign amulet? What was I doing? Why did I play Dirty Fighting over Elder Sign? That's not great. Okay, so we are at 3. We're gonna commit guts to go to 5. 5 to 3. The whole trip was a bad idea. Who wants to do? That's true. That's true, Billy. Skull is -2, so we do succeed. We get to draw a card into another guts. Let's go. Okay. Okay, we're gonna have Daryl go first. No, we're not. We're gonna have Kamani go first. Okay. We got Yig. Good old Yig. Let's start by evading Gig, because I think if we don't evade Yig, we lose, or Daryl dies. We both die. No, Kamani can survive because we got Leo and Trenchcoat. We're fine. Okay, so we are at 5, 6. We'll disguise for 7, 8. And we'll spend 3 for High Roller to take us to 10. Reveal another. -2. So we're good. So we get our money back. We succeeded by enough to pickpocket. We pickpocketed Yig. Oh, Thief's Kit. Alrighty. So that's going to help when Daryl inevitably leaves this realm of existence. And then Lucky Cigarette Case will also draw us a card into a Lone Wolf. That will also help us when Daryl leaves this realm of existence. Cool. Pocket snakes. It sounds like a D&D character. Just pocket snakes, like pocket sand. Okay, so that's one. We'll evade Agent Fletcher using a disguise. We're at 5, 6, 7, 8 to Agent Fletcher. +1. Agent Fletcher is here and not readying. Do the same thing with the Brood. -4, but we were at what? We were at 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, so we're still good. Okay. So we have one action remaining. Which we will fast engage this Brood, and we will attempt to evade this Brood. We're going to commit pickpocketing. So we're at 5, 6, 7, 8 to our target value is 5. Oh, 9, 10. After you evade an enemy, exhaust dirty fighting, take a fight action against the enemy, ignoring the aloof keyword. Now. +1. Sweet. Discard him. All right. I feel like that was a decent turn. I really like Kamani's build. I like what Kamani is doing. Let's go ahead and evade this Vengeful Serpent. We're going to commit a manual dexterity, so we're going to be, that's +4, so 7 to 2. We got a 0, so we do succeed there. Exhausted here. And we're going to draw a card, which is Unexpected Courage, which is amazing for the body of a Yithian. That was our first action. Second action is going to be to investigate. We're going to investigate with a deduction. So we're at 2, 4, 6 to 2. If we succeed, we can discover additional clues. +1, we got it. Okay, so that's 2 clues here. Okay, our last action, we're going to explore. Yeah. Dang. We can fail the exploration, or we can take horror damage equal to the current death level, or damage. We're going to take the damage. And set this aside and continue going. So this is not connected. This is not connected. This is connected. The Hall of Hearsay. While investigator in Hall of Hearsay is considered to be... While an investigator is at the Hall of Hearsay, it's considered to be in the victory display for the purpose of counting vengeance. That's cool. That's cool design right there. It has a 4 shroud, which I hate, but we do get to trigger empirical hypothesis from moving into it and get a 4th counter there. Comes in with 2 clues. Steps of Yoth is the equal sign, so we can get to the Steps of Yoth from the Hall of Hearsay. So if we can get those clues, we can we can do some stuff. We can make it another level. This is really tense. This is really tense. I feel like I'm starting to get a little bit of false hope, and I need to reset my expectations. Alrighty. So that's going to be everything that we get. This was gone. Deduction is gone. We're going to... Our enemies don't do anything, so we're going to unexhaust. Flip that over. Vengeful Serpent and Yig are now engaged with us. Okay. We'll draw into Watch This and a money. Over here, we'll get a manual dexterity again. Alrighty. Okay, well, I have Unexpected Courage. I have Pocket Multi-Tool. There's a chance that we can get these clues. There's a chance that Daryl can get these clues. Okay. We're going to add a Doom, which is going to get the Serpent. Well, there's 2 Vengeance, it gains Hunter and Retaliate. And it's 2 right now because we're at the Hall of Hearsay. Okay. Top card over here for... Oh my gosh, another Vengeful Serpent. Team. Where's my return to thing? Okay, yeah. Alrighty. Draw all the Vengeful Serpents in the victory display. There are none. Okay. And Kamani has got a Serpent Guardian. Nearest location with at least 1 clue. It is aloof. While it's unengaged, this location gets +2 Shroud. While there are 3 or more Vengeance points in the victory display, it loses aloof and gains Hunter. Okay, so this is here. Okay, that's going to make it really hard for Daryl to do anything, I think. Okay. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. How are you? We're fine up here. How are you? Whew. I just watched A New Hope 2 nights ago. Such a good movie. Whew. Cool. Alrighty then. I guess we'll do the same thing with Mr. Yig. I still have hope. Well, thank you. That makes me happy, Billy. We're going to Yig. We're gonna Yig. We're gonna evade Yig. We have 6 going into it. Go 7, 8. Oh, it's +3. No, 9. We have 9 to 4. 0, we're good. Alrighty. So Yig is exhausted. I would be exhausted too. He's been following us a long time. He needs to take some time for Yig's self. Okay. Let's do pickpocketing. Draw a card. Sneak attack. Get a money. Lucky cigarette case is going to get us a card. Wait, hold on. Let me check. I was at 2, 4, 6, 8. I was at my hand limit. So I have to figure out what to do with my hand. Oh, switchblade. Okay. Okay, I'm going to spend 2 to play a switchblade. It's the first thing in my hands. That's fast, does not provoke attacks of opportunity. But mainly what I am going to be able to do is I can kill the Vengeful Serpent. He's working hard for his food. He really is. You got to respect the hustle sometimes. um, let's evade the Vengeful Serpent. We're at 6-2. We're just going to go with those odds. Skull is a -2, so it's exhausted. After you evade an enemy, exhaust Dirty Fighting. Take a fight action against that enemy, ignoring the aloof keyword. We're going to fight with our Switchblade, which is going to be 4-2. If we succeed, we get... No, it's 6-2. If we succeed, it deals +1 damage. -2. That's going to kill the Vengeful Serpent. Vengeance 0. Okay. Wait, 6-2. We do succeed by 2 or more. That only deals an extra damage if we succeed by 2 or more. That's good to know. That's good to know. What am I at? So I evaded Yig. I evaded there. I took a reaction, so we still have 2 actions left. We're going to disguise this serpent from Yoth. So we're shooting for a 3. We have 5, 6, 7, 8. 8-3. If we succeed, it does not ready. Cultist is reveal another, which is a skull, which is a -2 again. So Serpent of Yoth is going to be exhausted here. There's that. Our last action, we're going to leave. Come over here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay, we'll have to discard 2 cards, which is annoying. Probably should have just committed something. We don't have any fast actions. Alrighty, cool. Whew. I have to know what sort of disguises you're wearing to avoid suspicion. I think it's my old body of a Yithian. I think that's what it is. I think that Kamani is resourceful enough to have brought along the body of the Yithian, whatever they were wearing earlier, and donning that while using the disguise card, which kind of just throws off and makes them really confused. That's my headcanon there. Daryl, let's go ahead and evade this Serpent Guardian. Or the Vengeful Serpent here. So we're going to commit a manual dexterity. So that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-2. 7-2. -2. We are good. Go ahead and exhaust this guy here. That's 1 action. What's really tough, what's really tough is this guy here. I like to imagine Daryl purposely running into enemy. This is what I'm good at now. Ah! Amazing. Okay. I think the Serpent Guardian is going to pose an issue for us. Because it's a 6 shroud now. So I think next turn... Okay, so here's the problem. Sequencing of events. We cannot have Kamani engage the serpent to let Daryl find the clues and then move with Daryl after Daryl explores. If we had one more action, we could, but we just don't. It's just not a thing. So I think we have to. Well, no, we cannot hang out around. So do we instead stay here with Kamani so that they don't move and attack? They will engage us, including the Pit Warden. I feel like, also, side note, Agent Fletcher needs a raise or a promotion or something. Agent Fletcher has followed Kamani Jones to the ends of the earth into staring down an ancient one to bring Kamani to justice. Dude needs a promotion. I'm on Agent Fletcher's team here. The red cloak asset would be so helpful in times like this. Ooh, what is the red cloak? So I guess the other thing is we're at 2, 4, 6. We could go even. I don't like that. Grumble, 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 grumble. You still haven't seen a stubborn detective following someone across time and space in the dumbest like right? Like that's just hilarious. I don't know what to do here. I don't know what to do here. I think red cloak, but it can give you an extra action, move up to twice or +3 skill value. Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Red clock. Okay, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. From the edge of the earth. Okay. Oh, red clock. Red clock. Yes. Yeah. I thought you said red cloak. Yeah, red clock is nice. Yes. I think we're gonna leave Kamani here because I think if we don't. Hey, Carnival Tower, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. There was also an acolyte who followed my team in the Edge of the Earth campaign. It's Antarctica. Dude must have frostbite by now, right? uh, so if we... This is not readying, so we'll still have 3. So we'll still be in the same situation that we were in last time. Like, we didn't make any progress. We will not make progress for 2 more rounds minimum. So... we could try and delete Agent Fletcher, which gives us some action efficiency, but then still Yig. I mean, it would be 2 turns from now, which would progress the agenda, which is probably not what we want to be doing. I think regardless, we delete Agent Fletcher. We could also throw Elder Sign Amulet down. We can survive an attack from Yig. Not too many. We have sneak attack. We have sneak attack, and then we can dirty fight, kill Agent Fletcher. So that would be next turn 1 action. We would evade. We would have 1 action left, and we could probably get rid of the Pit Warden. That's assuming we don't draw anymore. We have 2 sneak attack. No, we don't have enough actions for that. We can come over here and Thieves Kit. What if we sacrifice Daryl to Yig? No, that's bad. Ooh. What if Kamani comes over here? Can we survive 3 attacks from the Serpent Guardian? 1, 2, 3. We can. So, like, worst case scenario, or an option, I guess I should say, is we could move over here with Kamani. We could play Thieves Kit, engage the Serpent. No, that's not enough actions. Dang it. I think the only path to not killing somebody is staying there. We could come over here. We could go 1, 2, delete, but then we're gonna get hit for Yig. We can survive a Yig attack, but he's massive and we can't, and Daryl can't survive a Yig attack. So I think we stay here and we just delete Agent Fletcher, I think. So yeah, we'll fast action, then we'll evade. So we're at 6, 7, 8 to 6. I'm going to commit something because we're losing the card anyways. At 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We'll commit a Lone Wolf. That takes us to 6, 7, 8, 9 to 6. And we'll commit a Watch This with 1 resource. So that's 10 to 6. Tablet reveal another. -3. So we're good. And we do get the money from Watch This, so that's nice. So we get 2 money. 1, 2. And Agent Fletcher gets deleted. Here we are. This is like the first time I've seen a Switchblade in a long time. The upgrade is really good, to be fair. The upgraded one is good, especially with Dirty Fighting, right? Because you can take a fight action and then like you're getting +4. So like it works really well for someone like with very low attack. Okay, that was my last action. Daryl evaded over here, right? What did Daryl do over here? Did Daryl do anything? I had him at 2. Vengeful Servant is exhausted. Oh, I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do with Daryl. Okay, so I took that back. I exhausted here. I'm going to draw a card. Winging it. Investigate gets -1 Shroud. I'm going to draw another card. Ruined Film. We'll lose these 4. Okay. I'm looking for deduction. That's my other way out. Is if we can hold off the enemies here with Kamani, if I can draw into a deduction, which is the upgraded version of deduction, I can get both clues in one go and just have like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 to 6. So that's another option for us to go. Okay. No enemies do anything. So we will unexhaust. This guy engages us. Reset actions. Money. Card. Trench coat. Which we're at 2, 4, 6, 8. Card. Underprepared. That, oh my gosh, underprepared is so bad. No, underprepared is so bad for us. Because while underprepared is in your hand, each card you commit to skill test is considered to have 1 fewer. That's horrendous for the body of a Yithian. No. Oh. And we can only play it if we have one resource. So yeah, that's not leaving our... Oh! Dang. Okay. Top of the round. Doom. Enemy. Daryl has got test brain 1. If you fail, take 2 horror. Alrighty. So test brain 1. So it's brain 3. We're at 2. We're going to commit unexpected courage to go to 4. 4 to 3. Pocket knife is 5 to 3. This could be the end of 5 to 3. 0. We're good. Okay. Well, that's good. Kamani, Serpent's Ire. Find the serpent enemy in the pursuit with the highest fight value and spawn and engage with you. Dang it. If an enemy is spawned by this effect, test feat 3 where X is the enemy's fight value. If you fail, it immediately attacks you. Okay, so feat 4. We are at 5. We'll spend that. We'll spend 2 for plus 3, so we're at 8 to 4. 0. We're good. I guess we'll take a cigarette case. Unexpected courage. Nice. Woo! Alrighty. But now I think this Vengeful Serpent is going to start beating up on Daryl. So that's fun. Okay. Let's have Kamani go first. We're actually about to deck out too, which is not good. Oops. Okay. Kamani, first thing, we're going to try and evade Yig. So... we're about to deck out. We have 2 cards left in our deck, which means we probably won't draw off a pickpocket. So we're at 6 to 4. Let's go ahead and commit Savant. 7, 8, 9. 9 to 4. But then that gets in the reshuffle. 9 to 4. 0, we're good there. We'll exhaust pickpocket and get a resource, but not to draw a card. Because we can do both instead, but I'm not going to. That's going to exhaust Yig. We'll evade the Pit Warden. We're at 6 to 1. -3, we're good. We'll do this Pit Warden. -4, we're good. We could take a fight against that pit, which we'll do. We'll take a reaction, dirty fighting reaction to attack the Pit Warden with the Switchblade. So we're going to be 6 to 4. Gain alert and retaliate, but that's fine. So 6. Okay, we succeed by 2 or more, so we deal 2 damage. Okay, we're going to engage. We're going to engage this serpent, and we have to hit an 8 to delete it. We have 5, 6, 7, 8. 11. Unexpected courage. Takes this to +5. -4, we're good. Okay, so we delete the serpent. Okay. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. Daryl. Daryl, what are we doing? Daryl. Come on, Daryl. I hate this card. I hate it. I hate it. Alrighty. We will attempt to evade. We're 3-2. Oh my gosh, look at that. Let's go. And we're gonna spend our next 2 action drawing cards. Dr. Chris or Mailson. And oh wait, actually hold on. Sorry. I'm gonna shuffle that. I'm gonna play Dr. Mailson. I was like I could draw into something, which it was perception, which is what I needed. But yeah, I'm gonna play Dr. Mailson, which is just a soak. I guess he also does something, but I'm not putting my clues down there. I guess I could pick him up pretty easily with research notes, but still probably not worth it. We got Dr. Mailson. Alrighty. Enemies, nothing. We'll unexhaust everything. Get him money and a card. Manual dexterity. Which means that the last card in my deck is that card that shuffles everything back in. Which we would just draw the same hand. No, we would draw it, reset the deck, then shuffle everything back in. Which may not be the end of the world. That may not be awful. Because I could get my disguises back. I think before I do that, I probably want to play Elder Sign Amulet, but we'll place a Doom. This is advancing. We don't have much more time left, so there's that. Ah, that's not good. Nothing can stop the denizens of Yoth. They emerge from the hidden places all around you, hissing their foul curses. The caves are plunged into chaos as the serpents close in. Find the enemy in the pursuit. The highest evade value and spawn at the location. We're good. Till the end of the scenario, the current agenda gains force. After any amount of doom is placed on the agenda, find the enemy that is in the pursuit value with the highest evade value and spawn at the location. Place this card in the pursuit area with the side face up as a reminder. Vengeance! At the end of check Doom threshold step of the Mythos phase, the investigators must draw 1 additional encounter card for each Doom in play in player order. If each investigator is defeated, advance the agenda. Ah, alrighty, that's fun. Encounter card over here, Curse of Yig. Okay. -1 health, and Serpent. Okay. Is that, yeah, that is. Okay, so we're not dead. And over here, we got a Pit Warden. Dang it. Ugh. Too many Pit Wardens. Too many enemies. At some point, we're just going to lose to this, aren't we? Okay. Oh, we're going to be drawing so many encounter cards. We're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. I think we were in a lot of trouble earlier, but we're definitely in a lot of trouble. Okay. Okay. Kamani's gonna do Kamani's thing. We'll go for Yig first. We're at 6 to 4. Spin 2 to go 9 to 4. -3. We're good. We will exhaust pickpocketing to get a resource, but not draw a card. We're not going to use Lucky Cigarette Case to exhaust Yegg. We will try and evade this Pit Warden, the one that's damaged. 6. We're good. We will dirty fighting this thing with the Switchblade. I'm gonna commit sneak attack. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 to 4. Hey, Lucas. How am I? I am getting eaten alive by snakes. So however good I can be while that's happening. 0, let's go. I'm good. It's a very intense whatever is happening right now. Okay, so that increases vengeance. Ooh, where's the dynamite? I really wish I brought some dynamite in here. I don't have I don't have enough damage or anything. I'm trying to just evade my way out of this, and it is not working. We're down to the very end where we're starting to draw 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6 encounter cards. So I'm hoping that I can make it one more level, because it said however many levels I can make it down, it's good for me. If I can make it one more, I've made it one whole level, so that's nice. So yeah. So I'm hoping to make it one more. We'll evade this Pit Warden. We'll evade the other Pit Warden. Skull is -2. But yeah, dynamite would have been great. Dynamite would have been great here. I may should have moved. I may should have just taken the attack of opportunity. Moved over. I don't want to take 2 attacks of opportunity though. Yeah. Or, actually, I'm not going to evade this one. I'm going to spend 2 money to play Elder Sign Amulet. I'll take an attack of opportunity. Go 1 and 1. And then we have the Elder Sign Amulet over the Lucky Cigarette Case. But now I know when this card draws and we're shuffling all of these, I have the Elder Sign Amulet out there. Because I don't think I want... Thieves' Kit would be nice, but here we are. We're going to take another hit from that. That's fine. That's fine. Daryl. We're going to go 4 to 2 to evade the serpent. Oh! +2, draw a card. Let's go. The first Dr. Mailson. So that's 1, 2, 3. We're just drawing to try and get these clues, and I'm hoping that I can find a deduction at some point. I haven't seen both my deductions, right? Nope. There's another deduction in there somewhere. I'm going to change this to the fail. So that seems to make more sense. Alrighty. We're going to get attacked here. So we'll go 1, 1. Then we will unexhaust. thank goodness that we have Leo. Hey, the Romeo. You're here for your first non-Marvel stream. Awesome. Well, it's I wish it was under happier times. We're about to get devoured, I think. We're prolonging the inevitable, is I think what they call it. Yeah. Do you play Arkham? Okay. Oh, okay. We'll gain a resource. Just flip to alter ego. You're so right. Yes, yes, yes. I'm gonna draw this card. This decks out. We take a horror. Shuffle these in, and we'll draw 6. I played Arkham like 5 to 10 times, not nearly enough. It's a really good game. It's really fun. It tells a great story. Dive bomb the snakes. Ooh, now we're talking. Yeah, if I had a melee right now, oh, I really wish I had Hone Technique. Hone Technique could work wonders right now. Draw 2, 4, 6. Don't give me my Asian Fletcher. Whatever you do, not Agent Fletcher. Sweet. Though I kind of like it. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's okay. Nice. Alrighty. Sweet. We're gonna add a Doom. I don't think I did this over here. No. We'll get our money. Unexpected courage. We don't have the efficiency that we need. We need something that gives us one more clue. We still need deduction. Okay. Add a Doom. Now we're each drawing 2 encounter cards. Over here, put a random set aside location into play and spawn Eater the Depths there. Hunter and Massive. X is the depth level. Yikes. It is not elite, so that's nice. It is the bridge over Nakai, which is adjacent to just this one. Okay, that's not good. Whew, okay. They just keep coming. Second card. Creeping Poison. Each investigator's poison takes the damage. Four out of 7. We do have -1 here. That surges into best laid plans. I can choose to lose 2 action or shuffle the top card of the encounter deck into the exploration deck. I'll lose the 2 actions. I'm not doing anything with the actions. Down to 1. Okay. We got Children of Valusia. And to play next to the agenda deck, each serpent enemy gets +1 fight and +1 evade. End of the round, discard this, okay? Then we got another one. Okay. Shoot. That's going to make it tough. That's going to make it tough. Okay. What do we do here? We'll evade Yegg with a manual dexterity. So we're at 5, 6, 7, 8 to 4. +1, let's go. We'll exhaust here. We will pickpocket and oh, we lost. We don't have that anymore. So we'll draw one, which is guts. We'll get a money. I'm wondering. Yig's gonna kill us. Okay. We have to take calculated attacks at this point. We're drawing 6 encounter cards, then 8 encounter cards. We lose the action game now, right? We're not gonna get there. Oh, Yig has +2. I'm just gonna. I don't remember what I drew. My mind has already moved on past that, so I'm just going to pickpocket. I know I succeeded by at least 2. I'm just gonna not do the pickpocket. So since I already took the card, I'm just gonna not take the resource. Okay, so if we evade a pit warden. Okay, so if we evade here and we come over here, we take an attack of opportunity. We're evading one of them. Let's evade one of them. I want to hang on to Savant. We're 6-3 right now. Seven to 3. I think we have to. We have Streetwise, which can give us books. Yeah. Okay. 7-3. With a watch this. We're gonna commit. No, we're not. 7-3. -5. Shoot. Okay, that's bad. That's very, very, very bad. Shoot. I, for one, welcome our reptilian overlords. Yeah. I had to take that risk. I don't have any money though, which I don't know. They have alert. So they're gonna hit us for 1 and 1. Shoot. We'll evade with the Savant. So it's gonna be 6, 7, 8, 9, 9-3. -5 again, but we succeed that time. Exhaust. We'll dirty fighting. There's no reason not to here. So we'll switch blade. We're testing 6-4. Skull is a -2, so we do succeed, but not by enough to do multiple damage. So that's just 1. We're gonna move over here, take the attack of opportunity to remove the trench coat and the Elder Sign amulet. I think we're about to die. Yeah. Okay. We have 1 action over here. We are going to draw a card. Dr. Christopher will assign the attack of opportunity damage here. Okay. Monster phase will take 1 and 1. One and 1. We'll take 1 and 1. Okay. Get a money. We'll draw a card. And there's the deduction. Also, this guy hunts here. Okay. Draw into Leo. Hey, Leo's back. We are so far away from getting Leo. Unexhaust everything. Okay. Add a Doom. We're each drawing 3 encounter cards. Peril Surge. Choose to either place a Doom on your location and discard Ancestral Fear, or place this in the victory display. That's Vengeance 1. Place a Doom. Because this is only Doom here, right? Doom in play. Just kidding. Well, we'll place it over here. What's the worst that could happen? It's actually 4 right now. We're at Vengeance 4. Did that surge? That did surge. So we still have 3 cards. Choose a location where there's at least 1 investigator. Place 1 Doom on that location. We each take a horror at that location. Okay. So I wonder when that check is. Is the check now, like... Have I already drawn the cards for Daryl? I think I probably have. So, like, I've drawn... These are my cards. And then Kamani will have to... This is easily looked up. Is it like Marvel where you deal out the cards? I'm going to say it is because... That's the only chance of us having any. Choose a... Okay, so Doom goes there. We each take a horror. Okay. Each serpent gets +1 fight and +1 evade. Oh, max 1 per. Ugh. Test feat 1 gets +8. If we fail, take 2 damage. I can take damage. Okay, so we're testing feat 3. We're at 3. -5. We'll take 2. I can't take that much damage, actually, because I have -1 health. Okay. 3 cards over here. Put Deep Dark into play next to the agenda deck. No more than 1 clue can be... No! No! Damn. Yep, that's... That... Well... That does it. Yeah, because whatever... Well, okay, so we could... Okay. Let's see what happens. Test feat 1. We're testing feat 3. Actually, I don't think I can not do this. I would die. So we're testing feat 3. We're at 5. We don't have anything to modify. Actually, we do. I'm gonna go watch this for 1. So we're at 6 to 3. We're good. We get another watch this, which is actually really good because it turns on streetwise. That's Arkham, baby. Peril. Choose to either lose 2 action or shuffle the top card of the encounter deck into the... We're going to shuffle the top card. What happens when that deck runs out? Do we lose? Or does it just reshuffle? I feel like something bad has to happen. It's Arkham. Alrighty. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We're at 9, so we're actually just gonna toss, winging it. Okay. The only way out is if we sacrifice somebody. Okay. Nope, it doesn't work. It doesn't work because the clue we have all the clues. That's game. That's game right there. If Daryl had the clue, my plan is to just pull everything for Kamani. Daryl would, but Daryl, yeah, that card also screws us where we can't get extra clues. The idea was that we would pull everything, get the clues. Yeah. So we will. We're 2 away from a physical trauma, 1 away from a mental trauma. So we'll take a mental trauma here. If there is another game, I actually don't think that there probably is. And then a mental trauma over here as well, which is tough. Ooh, actually, you know what? I'm going to engage here. And then I'll take a physical trauma. Ugh. Ow. Okay. If each investigator is defeated, advance this agenda. The serpents chase you relentlessly through the tunnels and ruined cities of Yoth, giving you no quarter, no rest, no chance of escape. You cannot hope to hide from their uncanny scents, nor can you run for much longer. Desperate for any way to elude them, any way at all, you run into a nearby chasm. A long, narrow bridge spans the pit. Underneath is a bottomless black abyss that devours the red light of Yoth. I used to like snakes. Watching this beatdown giving me mental trauma. I used to like snakes. Resolution 1. I'm actually kind of curious. I doubt we actually get to play again. If no resolution was reached, read resolution 1. After hours and hours of travel, you've only just scratched the surface of the boundless subterranean world. Humanity could spend centuries mapping out these tunnels and never complete the task. No matter how quickly you plumb the depth, the serpents chasing you are hot on your tail. You are intruders in their home, and they know these hellish tunnels better than you. With your wounds slowing you down and panic seeping into every one of your decisions, your death at the hands of these creatures is inevitable. Despair worms its way into your mind. When the serpents inevitably catch up with you, you are crossing one of the cavern's many long bridges that span a wide, dark chasm. Serpent creatures on both sides of the chasm flank you. It's a bummer. It's a real big bummer right there. Spirit tips corralling you against the precarious edge of the bridge. A small hunk of stone cracks at your heels and detaches, falling into the inky void below. You do not hear it strike the floor of the chasm. There's no hope to escape or flee this time. You have no choice but to accept your fate. The spirit tips press you closer to the edge. You close your eyes and fall. Your campaign log record that the investigators fell into the depths. Check the current depth level. If it's 2, each investigator suffers 2 physical trauma and searches their deck for a random basic injury weakness and add it to their deck. This trauma causes all investigators to be killed. The investigators lose the campaign. Okay, so plus 2 physical trauma each. Okay. It doesn't kill everyone, right? I think that's Kamani has 3 yeah, it doesn't kill. Okay. If the Harbinger of Valusia interplayed during the scenario, if it's in the victory display, if it's still in player set aside, it's still alive. For each vigilance point, record 1 tally mark. So that's 3. I'm scared to try Forgotten Age. Yeah, Forgotten Age has been rough. Forgotten Age has been rough. To quote Monty Python, "'Tis a flesh wound. They only wish they were dead." Yeah, we'll do the last. But I mean, Daryl actually may be dead. No, Daryl's not. Daryl has 4 physical trauma, 3 mental trauma. Kamani has 3 physical trauma and 2 mental trauma. So I mean, not dead, but very close to dead. For each investigator earns, we didn't get any victory points. We get +2 victory points, which only matters for Kamani because we cannot do anything. Why are you traumatizing your investigators? That's a great question. I just shake it off. Yeah. Rub some dirt in it. Right? Okay. Pursue to Interlude 5, The Darkness. Check the campaign log. The investigators fell into the death. Proceed to The Darkness 1. You stir awake, lying face down on the cold, hard stone of the cavern. You are bruised and battered, but somehow alive. It takes several minutes before you regain enough of your strength to stand. You are absolutely and hopelessly lost within the impossible vast caverns, enveloped by pitch black darkness. Have you survived all the way to perish here, lost to all humanity? Proceed to Darkness 2. The grim, blood-red caverns and resentful cities of Yoth hold no candle to the terrifying depths that lie below them. You are in the deepest level of the subterranean level now. Your cavern, Ishtaka refers to as Nakai. Nothing could have prepared you for this impervious mark that surrounds you on all sides. An inky darkness that none of your light sources can penetrate. You grope around in the darkness until you feel the jagged wall of the cavern and begin to follow it aimlessly, desperately hoping to find the way forward. A grim realization dawns on you. Even if you should complete your task, you will surely never find your way back to the surface. The overwhelming darkness of the cavern fills you with a dread you have never before experienced. You cannot see your hands as you grope around in the darkness, nor can you tell if you are in a narrow tunnel or a vast open space. The ground beside you could extend for miles or abruptly become a bottomless cavern, and you would not be able to tell the difference unless you step there. Hours pass as you stumble in the dark, slowly, carefully, nervously. Every step could be your last. In order, read the following sections, then proceed to Scenario 8's Shattered Neon. Time for that sweet soup. Thermos. Check the campaign log. If we have found the missing relic, the lead investigators reads Arcane Thrumming. It's missing. Yeah, it's missing. We read Growing Concern. As you rise to your feet, the ground rumbles and growls. Something deep below you is moving, shifting, mutating. Depending on your difficulty mode, add the following chaos token. Get a -4. Good. This last scenario, I don't think is going to take, or is not going to be very long. Final, oh, okay. After hours of slow progress, you eventually stumble upon a brazier filled with marbled cubes. Check your supplies. If any investigator has torches, they read Torchlight. Otherwise, read The Abyss. Nope. The odd material inside does not seem to accept any source of fire as you try to light it. Your hope Your hope is snuffed out along with the light around you. Miserable, you prepare to endure the darkness above. The lit. Check the campaign log. If they're lit, check your supply. Nope. You have no sense of how much time passes in the cold, terrible abyss of Nikai. Cross off all provisions of medicine investigators have remaining in their supplies. Scenario 5 or Scenario 8, Shatters Aeons. Well, there you go. I've had better Arkham games in my career. This one was not great. This one was not great. We're going into. Okay, so this is actually kind of funny. We're going into in a 2 investigator campaign. We're going into the final scenario with 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2 investigators, 12 trauma, and we're on our second investigator over here. I don't even remember what happened I don't even remember who was our first investigator. 12 trauma going into the last scenario. I feel like that's not great. Oh my goodness. Wow, that was something. That was something. Cool. Well, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out with me this evening. I appreciate it. Thanks for, yeah. Based on the story description so far, it sounds like everything will be fine. No problem. Yeah, I don't see anything that's foreboding or nerve-wracking about these sentences that I just read from that book. But yeah, so sweet. Yeah, thanks for hanging out. Next stream is going to be Friday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern time, where we're going to be breaking open and playing the first scenario of the Dream Chasers Lord of the Rings. The game just doesn't want you to put you out of your misery just yet. Yeah. So Dream Chasers on Friday. So that's going to be, hopefully, goes a little bit smoother than what you just witnessed here. I'm only here for the Schadenfreude. Oh, that'd be hype. Maybe something to look into. I mean, we have 3 experience over here. Then we have 6 experience over here that's just floating that we can't use. But the 3 experience here with Kamane, we may be able to find something that heals. We have Bizarre Diagnosis, which can heal health for we can heal health. We can't heal sanity yet. So maybe we'll try and look and find something that can heal some sanity. Whew. All right, I'm gonna go watch something happy. I think that's what I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go watch something a little bit happy, something that's funny. Awesome. I appreciate you all. Thanks for hanging out. Hope you have a fantastic night, and I'll see you on Friday. It's time for the thermos. Oh yeah. Oh, the thermos is from probably Edge of the Earth. Yeah. I'll definitely take a look at that. Excellent call. I don't think I did not understand what you were saying before, but I do now. I'll take a look at that. Thank you. Awesome. See you around. Peace.